Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is Societal Narcissism, and this video is sponsored by contribution from Ross. And here's his story. Hi, Ollie. Ross here. I wanted to share a story with you. Apologies in advance if it's a bit disjointed. In my experience, narcissists seem to have a habit of doing everything to deny their bad behavior and muddy the waters. My parents, they showed utterly no interest in my life, yet I try to make conversation. Their eyes glaze over, yet they'll spend 5 hours watching television a night. Yeah, they have no interest in anything you have to say. You're there for their amusement. Unless you're there to amuse them or doing something to benefit them, they could give fuck all. They give fuck all about what you're doing. And boomer parents and through the TV, man, that was my life. On the odd occasion that there is no TV involved and I'm invited, it's basically to do my father's activity, and it's never to do what I want to do or compromise. Of course, you're a pawn. Understand, and the only time your father is calling you for any activity, even though it's an activity only he wants to do and it's for his benefit, it's because you're the best available option. It's not because he even wants to share the activity with you. You're just the best available option at the time. That's the best you can hope for. That's the best you can hope for with these people, is being maybe their best option at the time. Oh boy. Oh boy, sign me up. My father literally compared me to characters, not even actors, literal characters on TV, and said, "Why can't you be more like that?" Welcome to my life. Do you know how many television characters, whether it was Kirk Cameron on Growing Pains, or Alex P. Keaton, or one of the Cosby kids, or what the hell, the Beaver, okay, Wally. Why can't you be more like Wally? Look how good Wally is. Look how respectful Wally is. Like, that's a TV show. That's a TV show. No, you want to be Eddie Haskell. Like, what? What? In fact, he was calling me Eddie Haskell before I even knew what Leave It to Beaver was. Like, who the hell is that? Like, who? Oh, you never saw Leave It to Beaver? No. No. Because at the time, I wasn't living my life through a box. You were. Like, there were times, like, my father would say things to me that he got off of Looney Tunes. Like, what do you, like, why would you call me a fine feathered friend? Like, what? I'm not a bird. Oh no, that's from fucking Bugs Bunny. What a childhood. What a childhood. God. Oh, Lord. Compared to, I don't know how many kids on television. Oh, my God. Unbelievable. I mean, oh, what a way to parent. What a way to parent me. What a way to parent. He's spitting Looney Tunes lines at me. I wasn't the only one. There was like, you maroon. Like, what? What? What's a like Looney Tunes shit? There's a woman that lives a couple houses away from me. She is a single mother by choice. She got bored with the husband and divorced him and was real proud of herself being independent. Oh boy, that liberal white feminist got to her, huh? Use your husband, get a baby, leave him. She lives off the state and child support. Then she isn't independent. If she lives off the state and child support, she's not independent. Only in that reality. And there you go. Somebody living another false reality. Somebody living a false reality that they are jamming down your throat. That white liberal feminist reality. Oh, she's an independent woman because she left her husband and now the state and child support pays for it. Like, that is an independent. In that reality, it is. She spent, from what I can tell, more than 1 year telling all the other local women I know that I'm gay because I don't want to date her. Oh boy. Oh, you got a borderline on your hand. Yeah, you can't reject the borderline's vagina. The borderline puts all her value and all her worth into her vagina. She lives her life vicariously through her vagina, meaning she puts all her value into whoever wants to have sex with her. Now, if the borderline is openly offering the vagina to you and you reject it, prepare to be destroyed. Because you have just destroyed this borderline woman's entire self-worth and entire self-value. She is offering you the gold, like the golden goose here, the most valuable, precious that you could be offered, and you're rejecting it. No, you have to be destroyed. You have to be destroyed. She'll either attack the size of your dick, call you gay, okay, or start destroying your shit. That's how the borderline rolls. That's what the borderline will do. Because you cannot reject that which the borderline holds most dear. That vagina. She changed this to he's bisexual when, unknown to her, one of her friends went on a date with me off a dating site. Oh, well, you must go both ways. They can't give it up. They can't. No. Well, it's still a rejection. Even if you're bisexual, you still like women. Hence, you're still going to need to be destroyed. I can't even comprehend what goes through someone's head, what someone concludes to spread a rumor like that. But then an ex of mine keyed my car and told my entire friend group I had small man part. There you go. So she keyed your car, okay, and then went after the size of your dick. Like that's borderline spiral behavior when you reject them. They'll key your car. They'll rip off your windshield wipers. They'll kick off your side view mirrors. They'll kick in the windshield. They'll break your windows, slash your tires, jump out of a moving car. They love destroying your property, especially your car. Borderline 101 behavior. Because this girl is living, and these people are living in their own reality. She lives in her own reality. Her reality is her vagina is the most precious, valuable object on the face of the earth. That is her reality. And God help you if you reject it. I have a coworker just talks about herself, then wonders why nobody wants to talk to her. I've dealt with tons of boomers like this. The utter entitlement of these people is astounding. It's literally, if I can't have him, her, nobody can. Partially. The rejection enough is the rejection alone is enough to fuel them. The rejection alone is enough to fuel the rage. Now, if you find someone else, you have now shown the borderline. Okay, not only is your vagina not worthy, here's one that's better. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. Because in that reality, that's the most precious vagina that's ever walked. And you cannot reject their reality on any narcissist. I have a fat alcoholic boomer neighbor, stays up to midnight most nights drinking. He rides an e-bike around. Why would a boomer be on an e-bike, you child? Grow up. Rides an e-bike around and tells everyone to slow down. I suspect he's drunk. He'll pull up to cars in traffic and lecture the driver. I kid you not, I've seen him do this twice. Yeah, because when the boomer gets older, when the narcissist gets older, when the boomer gets older, when the borderline gets older, especially the borderline woman gets older, and they hit the wall. And now nobody sees any value in that vagina. Okay? Her and the boomer like this, once they get older, and the older they get, the nastier they get. The closer they get to death, the nastier they get, and the more they need to impose their will on everybody they come across. Like this guy, he's got nothing going on. These are the type of boomers that love community associations, that love housing developments, that love being on housing associations, that gives them power and carte blanche to just go around these neighborhoods imposing their will on your property, on your house, on what's parked in front of it, on what you're doing in front of it, on what you hang on it. Because they're dying. They're losing their grip. And they can't handle it. And they live in a world where you have to accept this. And these people wonder and ask why people other than narcissists don't want to be around them. You can't make this shit up. What's truly amazing to me about all this is just how disjointed these people are from reality and how truly insane they are when you compare their actions to any normal people. Reality. It's like I said, and I've been using this line a lot, what Tim Dillon said about Lori Lightfoot. She lives in a world where the pants fit. The narcissist forces you to live in a false reality. There's only one reality, and that's reality. Reality. There is no such thing as your own reality. That's where that's why we have a narcissistic society. Because starting in 1954, we made it the norm that everybody has their own reality. And no, we don't. That's why we are where we are in 2023, where people are telling you what their reality is. And you're not allowed to reject their reality. Their reality isn't real. There is only reality. And being forced to live in a false reality destroys society. You allowed sociopaths, you've allowed them to be validated in a false reality. And not only have they been validated in that false reality, they are forcing you to live in it. That's why you have to reject it outright. The only response to this is, it is not my responsibility to validate your false reality. It is not my responsibility to validate your mental disorder. It is not my reality. It is not my responsibility to validate your delusions. But that's what they're doing. That's where we're at. That's why they can't see it. Because everybody's forced to live in everybody else's reality, and every person you meet has a different one. There's only one reality, and it doesn't change. That's my short story. Hopefully it was at least a bit amusing. All the best to you and yours, and to the community. Keep fighting back. Ross. Don't accept the false reality. Stop. And that's how so many of us got so far down this rabbit hole. This is how so many of us were abused for so long. Being forced to live in the narcissist's false reality. Stop it. Thank you so much, Ross, for the contribution and story. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions or advice in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, something you'd like me to expose, you'd like to set up a Skype phone call, have a private video made, you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supported, growing, and successful, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you. Without you guys, all this goes away. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with either the Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, and email links in the description box below. Please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel here, both channels on Rumble, and be sure to follow me on Twitter and Telegram as well. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been Societal Narcissism. Take care, everyone.